What is up, boys? Welcome back. It is me, Random Internet Person. We got a day off today. I was supposed to have a check ride, which was canceled for weather. So, back in here. Not my check ride, student check ride. So I got the day off, and someone has recently kind of drawn my attention back to the idea that we haven't finished any of this 5 campaign. Super ADD about that kind of stuff. So we're back in here in the F-14, which I've been playing quite a bit recently anyway, so hopefully I'm competent enough to do this, because last time it was us versus an F5. That's doable. Today it's supposed to be us versus an F-16. It's still 1v1 at this point. So let's get this thing started here and figure this mess out. Oops, no. Ground crew, ground electric power, please.
Chief, turn on the ground power.
The other thing that's going to be a challenge is now we're doing the departure ourselves. Last time we just followed Outlaw, whoever it was, out. Today we got to do that ourselves by looking at the departure procedures, so that's going to be a little bit more complicated. Ground electric power, ground air supply, connect.
Chief, connect ground air supply. Copy. Ground air supply is now connected.
That bad boy starting.
ICS comm check.
Loud and clear. 670 gun rounds. Mills
Okay.
plus 53, I think.
I'm closing the canopy.
Doing the Lord to work back there, Jester.
All right, ready to start.
Alright, right gen lights are off, so we got electric power on the engines, ground electric power off.
Chief, turn off the ground power. Copy.
Alright, one good start, engine number 2.
Ground power is now off.
Now let's clearance on 2, ATIS on button 11. We'll do that once I get this engine started. Two good starts. Leads are on. And we'll disconnect the ground air supply.
Chief, disconnect ground air supply.
Button 11.
Wind 190 at 8. Visibility greater than 10 miles. Broken clouds at 8,000. Temperature 75. Dew point 35. Altimeter 2943. No
Dang.
zig. Departure runway 03 right. Arrival runway 21 left. Visual approach is in use. Advise on initial contact. You have Information Hotel.
Information
Nellis
Hotel.
Information Hotel. 2145 Zulu. Wind 190 at 8. Visibility greater than 10 miles. Broken clouds at 8,000. Temperature 75. Dew point 35.
No,
Altimeter
use Celsius.
2943. No zig.
No sig. Yes,
Departure
sig. You said
runway
broken
03
8,000.
right.
Scattered at 8,000.
Arrival runway 21 left. Visual approach is in
Alright,
use.
3 right for departure. Ground on 2. Yeah, we don't use Fahrenheit in our ATIS, guys. Come on. What am I missing? Probably something. SAS is on. Oh, departure procedures. Gonna be here. Takeoff, 3 right, fly runway heading to intercept the LSV TACAN 0. So, okay, so that's Las Vegas TACAN 028 radial, so that is runway heading. So I'm not even going to bother. 028 radial, then direct Harem. So Harem is where it intercepts. 028 radial from Las Vegas and Boulder City on the 344 radial, so we're going to put that in there. 114 X-ray. X-ray, transmit, receive, and it's going to be TACAN 344 is our course outbound. Okay, direct Harem, intercept the Boulder Vortac radial 344, then direct Juneau. Cross Juneau at or above 17,000, then via assigned route. So Juneau is waypoint 1. So I think Jester's got that up now. Let's go. Navigation. Oh, no. I guess he doesn't. We'll come back to it. Should be automatically on waypoint 1, I believe. Armament. 4 sidewinders and guns. That nose wheel steering on. Make sure trimmed is zeroed out. It is. Spoilers. Speed brakes on both. And he's ready to taxi. We'll go ahead and get our wings out too, because we're not on an aircraft carrier. Call ground or clearance delivery.
Now it's clearance Sniper 3, ready to copy with information hotel, North 4. Sniper 3, now it's clearance. Cleared North 4 via the Dream 2 departure, then it's filed. Squawk 6001, departure frequency will be 273.55.
Okay.
Squawk 6001, departure 273.55, Sniper 3. Sniper 3, read that correct. Contact ground on 275.8 prior to taxi. Sniper 3.
Alright, clearance delivery 3. Ready
Now
to taxi.
ground, Sniper 3, ready to taxi with hotel. Sniper 3, now it's ground. Taxi Foxtrot Alpha, cross runway 03 left. Hold short 03 right.
Okay.
Taxi Foxtrot Alpha, cross 03 left. Hold short 03 right, Sniper 3.
He's on
Sniper 3
now.
rolling.
So here's Foxtrot going down to Alpha. And across 3 left, hold short 3 right.
Takeoff checklist, brakes. Check okay, accumulator pressure up. Fuel,
Tower to mile. Fuel.
at normal feed, auto transfer, dump off, feed tanks full, bingo set. Canopy down, lights out. Lights out up here. Seat armed, top and bottom, command eject aft. I'm armed, top and bottom, showing MCO in the window. Staff. All on. All circuit breakers set. All minor set. Master test. On. BiDi. Normal. Compass. Compass synced. Standby gyro is rect. Wings. 20 degrees, auto, both lights out. Flaps and slats. Up. Spoilers and anti-skid. Spoiler module on, spoiler brake selected. Trim. Set 000. Harness locked. Lines locked. Controls. I'll get it on the runway. All warning and caution lights out. Minor out. Ready to go? Ready.
Just crossed 3 left, coming up on 3 right. will contact tower and tell them we are ready without getting a runway incursion here. Button 4 for tower, ready to go.
Nellis Tower, Sniper 3, holding short runway 03 right for departure. Sniper 3, Nellis Tower, wind is 190 at 8, clear for takeoff, runway 03 right. Clear for takeoff, 03 right, Sniper 3.
Zero 3 right on the pavement. We got the right runway. Do a little control wipe here. Bitch, please. I already got my clearance.
Here comes the wipe out. Left, aft, right, forward. Feels good.
Nose wheel steering off. Oh, let me double check that he's got waypoint 1,
Copy. Switching to steer point 1.
Tap the brakes, gear. Take it out of zone 5. Save that gas. And like I said, we're pretty much already on radial 028 for Las Vegas. So we climb out on this heading. And now we got the Boulder VOR, and again we're on 344 for that until we intercept. Button 6 for departure.
Nellis departure, Sniper 3 with you, North War.
Ooh, cringe.
Sniper 3, Nellis departure. Radar identified, climb to 7,000, maintain 250 knots. Follow heading 344 over truck stop, then resume on navigation. Climb to 7,000, maintain 250 knots. Follow heading 344 over truck stop, Sniper 3.
Alright, don't say with you when you check in with a controller. Just waiting on that deflection to come down on the HSI down there. Turn left.
There's a friendly 040, 73 miles, Angels 8.
We're keeping it below 250 knots. And at or below 7,000 until we turn north to Juneau. Oh, spoilers just came up. Or the slats. Maneuver flaps, whatever they're called. Alright, deflection is coming down. We're going to turn north here shortly. Let's go ahead and switch this over to destination. That's waypoint 1 and
We've got a friendly 030, 83 miles, Angels 20.
So we can resume our own navigation now. So we can add some power and climb up to 17,000, I believe. Juneau, waypoint 1 at or above 17,000. So what's next? Juneau is going to be a right turn to Ram, waypoint 2, above 16,000. And waypoint 2 to Moose, which is a fixed point above 19,000. So probably just climb to 23 after that, because that's our final altitude there. So waypoint 2 is going to be next.
Welcome to Event 2 of the Zone 5 campaign. Sniper 3, you will be with Raven and Outlaw 4-6, and after this briefing you can get together with him for details. After takeoff, you will fly the Dream 2 departure via the Elgin Corridor. Check in at Gate 4 and proceed to Point India. The route and waypoints are identified in your kneeboard cards. You and Raven will proceed to the range separately. Raven will enter from the western side of the range at Point Garth, and you will start with a radar intercept. This will be another 1v1 to hone your close-in maneuvering skills and employment of your F-14 weapon system in the WVR arena. But there are many differences from the previous event. Raven will be in an F-16, so you'll find these engagements more challenging than your first flight.
I believe
You'll be carrying 2 AIM-9s and a gun. Your weapons today will be 4 AIM-9s and your Vulcan cannon. Any shots taken before the first merge will not be valid. You should be ready once you enter the range, but we need you to make a call of Sniper 3 ready. We want to get it on the tape for the debrief. After you call ready, Raven will call fights on. Showtime will provide control for the intercept, and the start range is 20 miles. Raven will fly towards you at 23,000 feet. Forward quarter shots are allowed, but won't be counted as kills. It's up to you to arrive at the merge with desired airspeed and any angles you can get. Speed is life, as they say, but remember, too much can lead to large arcing turns in the maneuvering environment. So be sure you have what you want, given the relative strengths of the F-14 and the F-16. Here are a few thoughts from the 1v1 lecture. You'll be required to assess the F-16's energy and threat continuously. If you're defensive, be prepared to perform a brake turn and reevaluate. Defensively, opposing the bandit's nose may also be effective. If you neutralize the threat, you may decide to separate and re-engage or bug out. In either case, acceleration and separation will occur much more rapidly if the aircraft is unloaded to 0 to a half G.
Switching to steer
If
point
you're
2.
offensive, you have to decide whether to go for a shot or be patient and work for the control zone. We expect you to operate as a crew. Rios, of course, you'll be ready to operate the dogfight modes of the radar, to tell your pilot airspeed and altitude, and do whatever it takes to make your Tomcat more lethal. And Rios will also be called upon to debrief at least one engagement. After the knock it off for the first engagement, head toward Bighorn for 1 minute, then turn back inbound and call when ready for the second engagement. In future events, we'll have a scenario and you'll be assigned a fighter mission, but not this time. The purpose of this flight is to concentrate on your close-in maneuvering skills. When the event is complete, RTB the way you arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, good luck out there.
Gonna need it.
Let's review the training rules. We need 5 miles visibility and 15,000 feet between cloud layers. Hard deck is 500 feet. Soft deck is 5,000 feet. There's no slow speed, high AOA maneuvering below the soft deck. Of note, these numbers are for the game. The decks in actual flying are higher. You need to perform a G-awareness maneuver before starting ACM. All aircraft need operable UHF and ICS if two-seaters, and must monitor guard. Nordo aircraft, rock your wings and proceed to Coyote B, orbit at 15,000 feet. If no one joins on you, follow the Nordo recovery procedures in the in-flight guide. Remember, monitor showtime and blackjack frequencies while on the range. There's a 500-foot bubble around all aircraft. 9,000 feet is the minimum for head-on AIM-9 shots. There's 1,000-foot minimum for guns and no head-on gunshots. Head-on, pass left to left, but don't cross flight path to get there. Nose-high aircraft goes high. Upsun aircraft is responsible for collision avoidance. Offensive aircraft monitor the altitude of defensive aircraft. Don't make blind lead turns.
Roger. Switching
Echo all
to
knock it off
fixed
calls.
point.
If someone's approaching guns on you, don't dispense flares. An additional note, monitor your
We have
fuel
a
closely.
friendly.
And
12
remember, we have
o'clock,
2 tankers on
13
station
miles.
if you get low on fuel. The details are on your kneeboard cards. There's no need to push the limits. Now, take a minute to go through the stall spin procedures for your aircraft.
자자, 안녕. 반가워요. Alright, so far we've managed to follow our departure procedure, I believe. Now currently headed to Moose, and we're at 23,000 final altitude. More or less stable at that altitude. Also, we're going to do a G warm-up here momentarily, which I read, and I don't know if this is true, but apparently if you do this before you actually kind of engage in combat in DCS, it'll allow your pilot to sustain higher Gs for longer. That may be a rumor. I need to science that out at some point. Alright, 47 miles to Moose, then Moose is going to be to Elks, which is DP, I think that's the manual point on there. Bighorn, we'll check in, and then India be where the fight happens, I guess. A long way out here to the range. There is some spin awareness stuff in here too. Maybe not. How about some radio frequencies we can get on here? Blackjack we're going to need, as well as Showtime. So let's go. For Blackjack.
Okay.
And I'll set 1 up here. Whew.
Sniper 3, G-Warm.
We got 6.5 on that one. Alright, 19 miles to Moose. We are getting close. Kind of nervous about this one. F-14 versus F-16. Within visual range, sidewinders and guns. Doesn't seem to me like too fair of a fight. We'll see. Preemptively making excuses for myself.
Fight's coming our way.
Excuse me?
We've got a friendly, Bra. 010, 10 miles. Angels 24.
Tanker, maybe? Hopefully we're not going to need it, but we do not have a ton of fuel. 13.1 now. I think we took off with 14 something. Actually, that's not too bad.
There's a friendly.
Depends on how long these
12
fights
o'clock.
last. Going to be using a lot of
7
fuel.
miles.
Alright, 6 miles. Go ahead and switch this over to manual mode.
Roger.
Okay, Bozo, let's do the fence-in check. I'll call out the checklist items. Sidewinder tone.
Let's see. Got it.
Radio and ICS volumes.
Friendly. 320, 43 miles. Angels 23.
Roll SAS.
Bye.
On. Alpha computer circuit breaker in. Fuel switches. Auto, normal, bug out set. Weapon select. Set. ACM guard. Up. Gun rate. High. Sidewinder coolant.
It is on.
On. Missile prep.
Yep.
On. Missile mode.
Normal.
Normal. Map your arm.
What? There we go.
On. PDCP.
There we go.
Mills.
Fitted tree.
53. G-suit. Checked.
Presumably.
Seat and rudder pedals. Adjusted. Lap belts. Secure. Loose gear. Stowed. Sniper 3, fence in.
Now I'm getting nervous, boys. All right, 13 miles, and then we're going to Bighorn. Bighorn's going to be the IP. Switch this to IP, and then the last one's going to be surface target.
Copy. Switching to initial point.
Here we go, fellas. It's going to be 23,350 at least. I guess they said I can do kind of whatever I want, angles and speed-wise at the merge. 350 would be low for us. I'll probably go for like 450 because you're going to bleed most of that off in that first turn. So I need as much energy as I can get with an F-16, I'm guessing. We'll see. At least we have sidewinders, and we have twice as many sidewinders as him.
Roger.
Alright, I got 14 on his radio. Call in.
Blackjack, Sniper 3 checking in as fragged. Sniper 3, Blackjack, radar contact. You are cleared at gate 4. Your discretion. Altimeter 2943. Requesting squawk mode 3 tactical. Stand by for words. Sniper 3 Wilco, 2943.
That is really low pressure.
Alpha, Outlaw 46 as frag. All control in the clear. How copy? Sniper 3, copy all.
Get ready to go and switch to surface target.
Copy. Switching to our surface target.
Alright, on course there. We're at 23.5 and speed is 370. So we got a ways here. I want to be probably 450 at least at the merge. Here we go, guys.
Showtime, Sniper 3 checking in as fragged. Sniper 3, showtime. Your pod is tracking. Proceed to India and call ready when able.
I am pretty much ready now. We get sidewinders up here.
Sniper 3 ready.
Use pilot acquisition mode to lock him up and get a visual.
Showtime copies all. Recorders on. Lights on.
There we go, guys. All right, let's get some speed here. I can barely see him visually out the window. Let that lock him up so I can get a diamond in the HUD there. All right, let's get some afterburner here. Like I said, I want at least 450. There's 400.
Target 13
And we got a
miles.
lock. Said forward quarter kill is not going to count. Afterburner's off. Let's say at 400. Hopefully I'm not going to regret that. 10 miles. 8 miles. Alright, afterburner again.
Target 3 miles. Here we go again. And that's 430. 460. 12 o'clock.
Speed
6
and
o'clock.
energy coming right off.
400 knots.
There we go.
Reliably at 370. 11 o'clock high. 330 knots.
Hell mode, baby.
Passing 270. 240 knots. 12 o'clock high. Flash!
You're dead.
The bandit is down.
Alright, that was easy.
4-6, knock it off. Sniper 3, knock it off.
I'm going to go back out to the IP here for a minute.
Sniper 3, head toward Bighorn for 60 seconds, then turn back toward
Roger
India
that.
and call when
Switching to initial point.
Sniper 3.
Get back down to 23 and get our energy back up. I got down to like 150 there. Alright, hopefully the next one goes that well. Game plan, just the same. 450 worked out pretty good. Alright, let's go back to surface target.
You got it. Switching to our surface target.
Back to 23,000, and there is surface target. Back on TV mode, and let's say we're ready.
Sniper 3 ready. Alpha 4-6 ready. Showtime copies all. Recorders on. Lights on.
It's over here about 11 o'clock now. There's 450. Take that burner off for a second. Put it back on after the merge.
target, 11 miles.
Let's go. Zone 5, guys.
Let's do this. 420 knots. 12 o'clock. 7 o'clock. He's coming right. Passing 390. 310, almost corner speed. 12 o'clock high. 12 o'clock high. 270 knots. Speed 230. Oh, he's dead now. Speed is 300. Flash.
6, you're dead.
Bandit is down.
2 for 2
4-6, knock it off.
against F-16s, guys.
Sniper 3, knock it off.
Wilco, switching to initial point.
Complete, all flights, RTB. Sniper 3, knock it off, RTB. Outlaw 4-6, knock it off, RTB. That's right, we nailed that SOB.
Heck yeah, my boys. It might have been a different game if we didn't have sidewinders. I'm not sure to be able to do that with just guns. We'll get back to 23 and figure out our egress. Egress Bighorn, that's where we're headed to now, then Elks, Moose, Ram, and Apex. So basically from Ram we'll just be straight into the runway there. Phew. Fuel 8.8. We got plenty to get home too. I don't have to go to a tanker. That's 3 wins right there. $22,000 coming up on 23.
I've completed my fence out checks.
Think I did too.
Master arm on,
I
fence
didn't.
out. Sniper 3, fence out. Showtime, Sniper 3 checking out.
See ya.
Sniper 3, showtime, copy that.
And he's already got it on 14, so we'll say bye to him as well.
Blackjack, Sniper 3, North War complete. Clear to open Elgin corridor. Sniper 3, Blackjack, copy. You are clear to RT.
Roger that, Wilco.
So we fired both sidewinders from the left racks and none from the right. I figured it would have kind of just automatically done that. We have a little bit of yaw to that side too. Let me trim that bad boy out. Good enough. miles. We're going Elks and then Moose. Fixed point, and then I think it's just 2 and 1. Yes.
Copy. Switching to fixed point.
Should get a debrief here momentarily from Bio.
We locked the friendly.
What is it? Trying to see.
We locked the buddy.
Tanker.
Roger that. Switching to 2.2.
Man, Tomcats are never trimmed. Just constant work babysitting altitude in this thing. feel like I may have missed a waypoint on that egress, so hopefully I didn't miss one of those little trigger zones so you get the debrief from Bio himself. Find out here shortly. Otherwise, I believe I'm along the Elgin corridor heading towards ROM right now. We got waypoint 2 set in there, so at or above 16,000 at ROM, we got 31 miles. And ROM and Apex. That's waypoint 3. There we
Well,
go.
what did you think of your introduction to the F-16? I think you'll agree it's more challenging than the F-5. But you're here to improve your combat lethality, so a representative threat is important. As you mentally prepare for the debrief, did you have a game plan to counter the F-16's strengths?
Nope.
I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but if you defeated the F-16, you showed exceptional skill.
Well, thank you.
In real combat, the best way for an F-14 to handle a bandit such as an F-16 is to kill it before the merge.
No Phoenixes.
More important than winning or losing, what are the lessons from this flight? Keep those in mind. Think about how you will pass them on to your squadron mates, and think about what you will do the next time you find yourself engaged, WVR, with an F-16.
Yeah, no game plan there. Just kept the speed up high enough to have the energy to turn around, try to get the nose on him before he could get it on me. Like I said, I mean, if it was actually 1v1, guns only, F-16 and F-14, F-14's going to lose probably 8 times out of 10. The good thing is, with the wings all the way out at 20 degrees, with your maneuvering flaps, you have a lot of good low-speed handling characteristics, but, I mean, the engines don't really, and here the TF-34s don't give you a lot of ability to recover from a low energy state like the Vipers does. The Viper can pull tons of AOA, I mean, up to a point, but its wings are so small, once it gets slow, you know, it's kind of screwed. However, if they unload, pull some negative Gs, get the nose down, go full afterburner, that speed's going to come back a lot faster than it is in the F-14. Hey, the B doesn't care. You can do whatever you want to, and the B has thrust for days. We didn't have any compressor stalls. Alright, coming up on 8, let's go. Apex is waypoint 3.
Okay.
Check
Switching to
ATIS.
steer point
Probably
3.
didn't change much. And then what? ATIS, and then approach on 6.
03 right. Arrival runway 21 left. Visual approach is in use. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
Oh, it did change to information India.
Nellis information India. 2245 Zulu. Wind 190 at 8.
Okay.
Visibility greater than 10 miles. Broken clouds at 8,000. Temperature
broken,
74.
guys.
Dew point 35. Altimeter 2943.
Still the same.
No zig.
There's the
Departure
seating.
runway 03 right. Arrival runway 21 left.
2 on left.
Visual approach is in use. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
Information India, number 6. Arrival, hello, approach. Hello? Maybe we have to be closer? See if we can maintain at or below 250 once we get to 10,000. Double check that was actually... Approach, approach, approach. Arrival, 2 on left. Yep, only third, button 6. Yeah, so broken, that's not broken. Broken is up to 75% sky coverage. This looks like I'd say scattered, maximum. Few clouds up to 25%, scattered 25 to 50, broken 50 to 75, and overcast obviously 75 up to 100%. The ATIS needs some work, guys. Also, we don't use Celsius or Fahrenheit, Celsius only. Coming up on it, let's start slowing down here. Trying to be a good boy. At or below 250, below 10,000. There's 350, and we're at 12.5. Do some S turns here momentarily. It's slippery with no tanks.
Dallas departure, Outlaw 45 with you, North Water.
Don't say with you.
Outlaw 45, Dallas departure. Radar identified, climb to 8,000, maintain 250 knots, turn heading 270. 8,000, maintain 250 knots, turn heading 270, Outlaw 45.
Yeah, how about me? Can I check in now? I think it's an overhead brake to the right, if I remember correctly. Entering. Initial 4,000, 3,505, 3 nautical miles. Runway 21. Apex over traffic. Fly initial inside 300 knots. Brake to the west. Okay. So speed, no issue. 300 knots it is.
Friendly, C-17, 1 o'clock high, 10 miles.
Oh, up there. Really high. Alright, there's 300 knots. Coming up on 5,000. And a west brake's going to be to the right. Dallas Tower on 4.
Dallas Tower, Sniper 3, initial for the overhead, full stop. Sniper 3, Dallas Tower, clear for the overhead, runway 21 left. Sniper 3.
Alright, there's 300 knots. Lined up with 21 left. Still trying to get to 35. Alright, there's 3,500. Trim, 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 trim. break to the west.
Wings. 20 degrees, auto. Gear. 3 down and locked. Sniper 3, abeam, gear, full stop. Sniper 3, cleared to land, 2-1 left, wind is 190 at 8. Sniper 3, cleared to land, 2-1 left. Pull down. DLC. Engaged. Hook. Up. Harness locked. Locked. Speed brakes. Out. Brakes. Brakes checked. Accumulator pressure up. Spoiler brake selected. Fuel. Checked.
Traffic, 10 o'clock, 2 miles.
Yeah, it'd be fun to survive all this and just have a mid-air collision while you're landing. A little low here.
$300 feet.
Sniper 3, Nellis Tower, clear the active via Bravo, contact ground. Sniper 3 will go.
That is Bravo. And ground is on 2, 3. There's Bravo. We'll get past the hold shorts and call ground.
Nellis ground, Sniper 3, clear of active on Bravo. Sniper 3, Nellis ground, taxi Bravo to Foxtrot.
Bravo, Foxtrot,
Bravo to Foxtrot, Sniper 3.
Oh, there's our boy coming back in shame over there. 2 kills on him. Yeah, you lost a WVR fight to an F-14. Sup, boys? Heck yeah. A little worried about that one, but hey, no big deal. We won. Not going to say it was easy, but it was easy. Let's finish this one. Take a look at what the next mission is and see what we have to look forward to. I'm not sure how many of the 1v1 fights there are. I think at some point they transition into like fighter missions. Let's see. Quit and end mission. Let's see what's next. We've got 2 F-14s versus 2 bandits. Looks like against F-5s again. We fight facing 2 F-5 simulating MiG-21s carrying typical load, 2 air-to-air and internal gun. You'll have 2 AIM-7s, 2 AIM-9s, and your gun. So at least we get the AIM-9s. That's twice the range, obviously, or more that the sidewinders have. That shouldn't be too bad. But we will talk about that next time, guys. I will see you later. Enjoy the rest of your day. We love you. We'll see you next time. Peace.